Well, this is not quite Connecticut, but I can appreciate a preview with a view. Good morning, everyone. We are southbound on the Appalachian Trail this morning. Challenges for today. Well, water. I was hoping the water challenges were unique to Pennsylvania only, but Maryland looks to be very similar. There's a water source just up here in a mile or two, but I can't say that really helps me much. The water source after that is, I think it's a little more than 10 miles away. And that's sort of a maybe, probably. I wish it was more certain, but we'll check it out. And after that, there's looks like you hit a Washington Monument, and there might be water there. That's like 16 or 17 miles away. The campsite for tonight, it's 18.8. Hot showers. Maybe I can order a pizza from it. I'm kind of excited. Looking forward to it. The other minor challenge is I went to the resupply yesterday to the Walmart, and I've loaded my pack up. I haven't carried this much food since probably New Hampshire. I'm just looking at my map and I'm not seeing any really good resupply options all the way into Virginia. So kind of stocked up a little bit on food to make sure I had enough, but it'll be all right. My pack's not too awfully heavy, just a little bit, but any rate, looking forward to a good day. Let's see what's going to happen. I was worried Maryland was going to be just an extension of Pennsylvania. You've seen all the rocks I've been doing to get to the shelter last night, and then first thing this morning I was talking to a guy. There's a park right across the state line. They were having a band playing some music last night. Guy's telling me, oh yeah, Maryland, it's like a walk in the park. There's no mountains, it's super easy. I'm thinking, what are you smoking as I'm going over some of these rocks? But we're starting to see some differences now. This may be different than PA. Oh yes, and the weather's changing too. We're supposed to get some rain coming in, but supposedly not until tonight. Black rock cliffs. Pretty stunning if you ask me. Great view. And here are the cliffs. I've really been enjoying these views in Maryland. This is the Annapolis Rock view. It's about a half a mile round trip trail off the Appalachian Trail. You can hear a youth group down here. It sounds like they're doing some rock climbing, but pretty neat. The Washington Monument. You can't climb up in it today. A bird watcher here was saying it was open Friday and over the weekend, but not today. I don't know why. It did not enter into my head that the Appalachian Trail goes right past Mount Vernon, where George Washington lived. That's pretty cool. What a great surprise. Well, youngest son of mine, here's where I have set up my hammock. This is a nice little hiker, backpacker campground they have for us with hot water showers. They're in that building up there. Nice little spot. Well, everybody, it's tomorrow. I got too carried away with the pizza and showers last night. I forgot to sign off, but I made it. Water ended up not being an issue at all. I cameled up at the stream 2 miles out of camp, and then I really went the whole way on just 1 liter of water. It was a cool day. And then I drank a lot of water last night, so I'm good. I know, don't scold me, I need to stay hydrated. But anyways, thanks for watching. Good night, see you tomorrow. I did a video not too long ago on my typical dinner. It seemed like people like that. I got some comments about it, so here's a video on my typical breakfast. And I have been eating this pretty much every morning. There's some mornings when I can't quite find the stuff at a resupply where maybe it's a little different, but this is very typical for me. So it all starts with my titanium pot, which I bought in Monson, Maine. Got rid of my old heavy pot. This is a nice 700 milliliter pot, and it's got this seal right here which allows me to put liquids in it and it'll seal up. And so what I do is I just take these breakfast essentials. Usually I try to find the high protein ones. I can't always find them, but usually I can. I'll put 2 in my pot, pour some water in, shake it up. Step 2 is I usually carry out of town with me a full loaf of cinnamon bread. I love cinnamon bread. I used to avoid the raisins because who likes raisins? But I decided at some point maybe a little bit of fruit wouldn't hurt anything. So I typically have about 3 or 4, usually 4 pieces of cinnamon bread. It's a little squished, but it still tastes good. So it's about 100 calories per slice of bread. The instant breakfast is about 260. That's equivalent to like a Cliff Bar or a Snickers bar. So all in all, it's about what, 400, 600, 630, 60, 660, I think, calories. Not a ton, but good enough, I guess. And then while I'm hiking in the morning before we get to lunch, I'll usually go through 2 or 3 bars. I've been into lar bars lately, but I get all kinds of bars, right? The bars, I like a little bit of variety and not to get sick of eating the same thing. But for breakfast, who can go wrong with cinnamon and chocolate? Been working for me. And I keep all my food in these smelly proof bags, which are great. It's got a great seal up here. You can reuse them. They keep the smell from getting out. I think, at least they're supposed to. They've worked really well for me. And speaking of eating, I have been very diligent in my oral health. Every morning, every night, brush the teeth, floss every night. Super important. You do not want a tooth problem out here.